final conference of the night and final multi-conference episode. Gotta love this time of year. 10 conference tournaments, Sean, starting less than 12 hours from right now. Big West, it's here. It's officially the conferences of nothing but Cal State and UC games, and then Hawaii. Hawaii's in there too.
Shout out real quick to Toasty. I love our boy Toasty up in Alaska, drinking myself to sleep with the Zags loss. He's a big Zags fan. Been
he's the man.
The program for a long time.
Yeah, he's the man. Yeah.
Send him some lighters back in the day.
Don't worry, the Zags lost so they could win in March. Toasty, let's go.
So they will be.
You don't need that stupid conference tournament title. Mark had a few. You guys have had your day. Get ready for the tourney. I mean, the fact that they're coming in with no hype, no pressure. This might actually be, in a weird way, the Zags formula to get it done, right, Colby? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of like them losing here as long as they get in. You know, I think they've solidified them getting in too. So,
I think they're in.
Yeah, I think they are too.
My model has them in. All right, Big West is being played in beautiful. I lied with the location here. It's actually Henderson, Nevada.
This is a fail. Let's talk about this.
The Dollar Loan Center. Who, by the way, if you wondered, home to the Henderson Silver Knights of the American Hockey League, the Vegas Nighthawks of the Indoor Football League. Why don't we cover that league, Sean?
They should play this in Hawaii.
The NBA G League Ignite, so they do play basketball here, and the Vegas Thrill, who I'm not sure what the PVF is. I'm gonna click. Pro Volleyball Federation. Okay, so interesting. They this is definitely on the smaller side. As Colby was trying to crowbar in, Hawaii is in this conference. How do they not all generate a trip to Hawaii to play their conference tournament?
It's so stupid. And then like Hawaii's at such a handicap. You would think it'd be like, hey, we'll do our conference tournament in Hawaii to help you. And we all get to go to Hawaii. Big fail. Big time fail. There's too many tournaments in Vegas. Yeah.
It gets worse. I will say there are lots of the one benefit to doing Vegas as compared to any of these other cities, really. Vegas has enough hotels. Yeah. You got to give it to Vegas.
Hawaii has hotels, man. It's just a little more expensive.
No, they don't have
fewer hotels.
You can hang out at my buddy's Justin's place.
Yeah, they got a lot of Airbnbs. All right, style. Well, they used also all these West Coast conferences use the West Coast Conference style. So we got buys into the semis for the top seeds: UC Irvine and UC Davis, and then
hold on. Let's talk about that. It should be UC San Diego. They're the 2 seed, but since UC San Diego jumped up, they are not eligible to go to the NCAA tournament and play in this.
So they don't even let them play in the
no. So UC San Diego.
In some ways, though, if you're not eligible to win, why the fuck would they put you in the tournament?
But Sean,
that's also annoying.
They're saying you just came up from a small.
No, I agree with that. That's stupid. That it's stupid to not let them win. But if you're gonna not let them win, letting them play in the tournament is also dumb.
Because then you're letting a loser in. I agree with that angle.
Like they should let them in. Who gives a fuck? That's stupid. But if they're not going to let them win the tournament, then why would you let them play the tournament? Well,
especially nowadays where the conference is going to make money off how the team does in March.
Yeah.
So why would you not want to send your best team? Very silly stuff. All archaic old white guy. Back when they used to wear the wigs and rabble. Cal State, Bakersfield, the 8 seed is 60-1, along with Sean, your Matadors of Northridge, the 7 seed.
No respect for them.
40-1 for Riverside. UC Riverside, the 5 seed. UC Santa Barbara, the Gauchos, 6 seed, plus 2,500. Heard from my oldest daughter some very scary words. I'd like to go check out the Santa Barbara campus, Dad. Like, oh fuck. Long Beach State, the 4 seed, 13-1. Hawaii, the 3 seed, plus 750. UC Davis, the 2 seed, plus 420. UC Irvine, minus 195 for the Anteaters. You got a take here, Colby?
Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those silly ass brackets. So I think Irvine's value is not there. Davis is not good. I think your best play would be Long Beach State just fired their coach. Give me Santa Barbara or give me Santa Barbara and Riverside. Both those teams, Riverside's played better the second half of the season. Santa Barbara, I know their season, they've been kind of I thought they would be contenders to win this conference. I don't know what the fuck went wrong with them, but they have some guys that have been part of that winning DNA over the years here. Josh Pierre-Louis, kid from New Jersey, a guard that averages 12 points a game there for him. He's a stud. If they get him going and AJ Mitchell, I think their chances as good as any. For some reason, they've had struggles this year. I don't understand why, but I think as far as a talent perspective goes, them and even Long Beach State, which I'm not going to take a future on, but Long Beach and Santa Barbara have a more talented roster to me than Irvine. They just don't. Irvine's culture is better. But
it's just funny of thinking of Irvine having culture. So you want to talk about a lot of IKEAs and shopping centers. You go down to Irvine.
I was going to say parked money in real estate condos that are empty. That's what it is.
So look, if you want to grab both sides of the bracket there.
So you got UCSB, you got Santa Barbara, and then what do you got on the other side, Colby? You're doing
No, I think to me, like just the two teams that are playing better, I'll take a shot on Riverside just because I think Riverside is playing better in the second half of the season. But I don't know, it's tough because I feel like Irvine's better than everybody. So you know, Long Beach State, they fired their coach. He's going to coach the rest of the year. Maybe they get up for him. Maybe there's a tragic magic scenario there, but
that's weird.
Santa Barbara to me has the roster. They haven't put it together all year. Maybe they can put it together because they're way more athletic than Irvine. I think they need to stop fucking around.
Santa Barbara's always sneaky good. I feel like when I not having watched a ton this year, they stood out to me immediately. But you know, when you look at these conferences, you sometimes just got to take the hot. Again, you don't get up from the hot table. Why are we not taking a team like Hawaii? They won't have the body clock disadvantage like they typically do when they have to go play a random road game.
They've been horrible on the road though, man.
But that's my point. You're taking that disadvantage away by saying, okay, you haven't played since Saturday. You've probably thought about how you're going to travel here. It's not a typical road spot.
They do say Vegas is what, the 9th island or something. There's some quote. I feel like all these
I'm taking UC Davis because I like getting some shots here to take down Irvine. I'm not going to lay minus 195. So I think I think Irvine is the buzzsaw. They're going to eat up those ants they're going to be. Can we, Jake, if you're still listening to the show at this point, can we get a Photoshop of, instead of Ozzy Osbourne, and maybe this is an AI thing, Photoshop or AI, but instead of Ozzy Osbourne doing a line of ants, it's the UC Irvine Anteater doing a line of ants with Ozzy Osbourne. That would be, if I went to Irvine, I'd make some pretty badass t-shirts.
Has Ozzy done a line of ants before?
Oh, you don't know that story? That was like the all-time stories. Like me and the mates are just sitting there blowing lines, and then they see these lads, little dinky going to a little spill of soda. I just pull out the straws. Oh yeah, I'll do a line of ants. So that was my Ozzy.
All right, you know,
and obviously taking the Matador.
Imagine hocking that loogie.
Matador 60-1. Don't let the Matadors get hot. I know they've cooled off as of late, but they were playing some pretty good basketball. They got quality wins under their belt, and just hoping they kind of get that magic that they had earlier on in the middle of the season. Like middle of December, they were playing good, man. They beat UCLA at UCLA. What more do you need to know? And they beat Santa Barbara, who they're playing in the first game. They beat Cal State Fullerton. That's a great to 2 by Hawaii. Like they're not for a 60-1 shot.
I got a plan for you, Sean.
They got to win 4 games. Come on.
You take Northridge, you take Santa Barbara, you take Hawaii. Or you like Davis? So you take Davis, you take Hawaii. You're Santa Barbara and CSUN. You're
one of those
up.
teams.
You're locked up. Give me Santa Barbara. because I feel like the Gauchos are always ready to get hot. And give me, I'm going to stick in the same side of the bracket. Give me Hawaii plus 750.
So Ryan, you got Hawaii and what else?
Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Gauchos
would be fun. I feel like they've made it in the tourney a bunch if they get in, but they got to beat CSUN first, which they won't win.
I can't wait to watch Sean watch this game. When is this game?
Tomorrow.
8:30 p.m.
Tomorrow's a huge fucking game.
While we're doing the show,
we got Syracuse, we got Lehigh, we got Cal State Northridge.
You know what? I've been saying this for weeks. There's 10 fucking conference tournaments starting tomorrow. It's out of control.
All my teams in one day.
All right.
Wife's gonna be out of town.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be locked in.
Lucky you. All right.